Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами WWEKorgeGames, и у нас начинается новый сезон Национальной бейсбольной лиги. 24 год, недавно только игрулька у нас стартовала. Сразу скажу, 23-й не будет. 23-ю из геймпасса удалили. Но в скором времени мы, наверное, все-таки добьем этот 23-й год. Но пока переключимся на 24-й. Что ж, первый тур, первая игра. И у нас Атланта BRAVES будет играть с Baltimore ORIOLES. Две одних из самых популярных команды. Вы видите рекорды за прошлый сезон. 104 игры выиграла Атланта, 58 проиграла. Ну а Балтимор 101 игру выиграл, 61 игру проиграла. Первые места они в своих дивизионах заняли, но на это мы обращать внимание не будем. У нас свой сезон, у нас своя игра. Ну и скорее всего именно в этом сезоне мы проведем полный сезон, при том, что будем теперь играть по 9 иннингов, не 7, как было в 22 и 23. И, скорее всего, чемпионат будет, ну, не знаю, без плей-офф. Хочется сыграть без плей-офф. Возможно, не получится, возможно, получится. Так что, ну, давайте верить в хорошее. Скорее всего, получится. Итак, Атланта, Балтимор, WWEKorgeGames. Не забывайте подписываться, ставить лайки, комментируйте видео. Переходите по ссылочкам в закрепленном комментарии. Ну и давайте играть в бейсбол. Поехали!
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance, and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball.
Two
One
balls,
out,
one
base
strike.
is empty. Pitch in the dirt, 3-1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's ball four.
Ball four, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Anthony Santander stands in now and watches strike one. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
And there's a ball. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 2 outs. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Out to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. And on the hill, Corbin Burns. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 1-0.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
The pitch goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Check swing. Now to look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. The pitch. And it's even up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
To the right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Your
James
attention,
McCann
please.
coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing first base, number 27.
Here's Matt Olson. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hayes has it sized up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 1-0. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for the
here's the
Orioles,
center fielder,
the center
Cedric
fielder,
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Strider back to work. And that
No,
one
that
just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
Boog, one of
2-0.
our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But
that's a ball.
most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2023, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, no strikes.
The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
Back up the... Oh, that got him. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. And misses inside. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Jorge Mateo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's in there. On the ground. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jordan.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Digging in, Jordan Westburg. Bounce to the left side. Arcia. On to first. Out. Number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. In for a strike. 0-1. Now one missed. 2 down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. And delivers outside. Adley Rutschman next to bat for Baltimore. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar.
Now a dive at short to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Burns, multi-time all-star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
The Braves trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And that one cutting but missing down low. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Santander racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Jared Kellner, batting with one down, takes a strike. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And another ball. Murphy leads off first with one away. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Just missed.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Santander under it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And the 1-0. That clips the corner. And another ball. The 2-1 is high. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Santander getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
So man aboard, and next for the Orioles, James McCann. Wouldn't chase that time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. At the belt and fires. And downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he boots it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. Among all the
That's the ball.
stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. And here it comes. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Slider misses outside. The 1-0.
No, that's down. Ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. Austin Riley up next. And the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Riley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Curveball drops in there. Smoked on the ground, a second. Throw on to McCann. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
1-1.
Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in the dirt. The Braves down by a run here in the last half of the third. Two down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
As as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Olsen, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. And there's a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And the right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Throw on to McCann. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And a 1-2.
Ball.
That's down and in.
You got a full count.
The Braves trailing by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
Now batting, the catcher.
Man at first with 1 gone. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Here comes a pitch. Here's a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Out to short. Tosses across the first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a curve misses outside.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
3-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Adley Rutschman. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. That's a little bit low.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's got a chance. And forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
James McCann in now. He reached out a walk his first time. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric
Brian Snicker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Jackson Stevens.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
And that one missing low. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen.
1-1.
Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snicker. Lee also throwing. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. McCann around second, headed for third. Coming home. Arcia with a relay home. The tag, and he's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second with one away. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. And there's a foul ball. Mullins at second with 2 down. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
1 and 2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. And we're back. John
Leading up
Shabby
for
with my
the
buddy
Braves,
Chris Singleton. It's
the
set
left
to get us
fielder,
started. Bottom five,
Jared
Jared Kelnick.
Kelnick.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Out to center. Westberg under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield.
The
There's
batter,
part of him
number
that's saying, hey, where are you at,
shortstop,
outfielder? Call me off. But
Orlando.
he stayed focused and made a
Arcia.
nice catch right there.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. That one way outside, ball one. Looked like it was a little bit up. And a pitch. This to third, Henderson. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Back to the top of the lineup,
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Ozzie Albies in the
3-0.
on-deck circle. The Braves down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. The right-hander
Take your
gives up the
baseball
2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh,
The
that's a good
second
question.
baseman,
I think that if they
Albies.
gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Albies in the box again, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Mateo, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Foul ball there.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Just misses the
One ball,
mark
2 strikes.
outside the zone. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Rolled over to third. Not in time. He legs it out.
Tremendous stop right there. Impressive, but just a little tardy on the exchange, and with good speed going up the line, that cost him. Great hustle for the infield hit.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. Inside, just missed. Stevens, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. 1 for 3. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Mateo, the lead runner, out at second. Westberg at first with no outs. In the air, right side. Acuna sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman digs in now.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And a ground ball to first. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs. 2 hits. No errors. And 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Braves 4. Back here with my pal Siggy. And now Matt Olson up to hit. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Burns back to work. That one missed. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez getting loose as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but
1-1.
he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting, the designated
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
hitter, Ozuna.
Popped up. Santander in pursuit. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Braves 4. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Stevens back to work. Inside, just missed. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here is James McCann. That one's in there, 0-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins will hit next. That one ripped right center field. Harris ranges back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. And that one fouled off. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the seventh. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
1-2.
And that's outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. McCann steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Jerry Kelnick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Wouldn't
No,
chase
that's
that
down.
time. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
there, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kelnick checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Ruled a swing. And here's a 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right down to shoot, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to short, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for Atlanta, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Pierce Johnson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Mateo.
The pitch. Right side. Acuna there. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Jordan.
Now here is Jordan Westburg. Just off the inside edge. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Matzik, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Fire. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Two. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And here it comes. Out towards left center. Arcia puts it away, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And the pitch. And now it's 3-2. Adley Rutschman waits on deck. Three-two on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Out towards right center field. Harris sizes this one up. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Braves 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Yeah, there's ball
That's
four.
ball 4. Runner take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Here comes a pitch.
That's in. Ball.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. That one fouled off. Way outside, and the count is even 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Two now. And
Down
there's a
is
ball.
full.
Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tying run at the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
They get one. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First offering misses badly for ball one. The Orioles leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Ball to strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hayes makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Lee, a 6'3" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Arcia. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, James McCann.
And now James McCann. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The lefty, the 1-0. And McCann fouls it off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Two outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one catches the corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. Ball one there. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
2 balls, 2
That's
strikes.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. And the Orioles set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Braves 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yennier Cano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Michael Harris getting ready to hit. And a pitch. And that's outside. right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Henderson has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared.
So they're down to their final out.
Kellner.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending.